That's because of this space between these two words, okay? And that's the job of this StringTokenizer class, okay? So now let me actually show you another example. Okay, now let me actually comment out these lines of code here. Now I want to actually create another string object. So first I need to refer to the name of the string class, and then I need to give a name to this object, for example str2, and then I need to put in an assignment operator here, and then I put in two double quotes here, and then inside the double quotes I can actually assign some values to this object, okay? This is another text. @ sign, this is your text. @ sign, this is my text. And then I need to put in a semicolon at the end of my statement, okay? So now I can actually create another string tokenizer object, okay? So first I need to refer to the name of the string tokenizer class, and then I need to give a name to this object, for example str object2, and then I need to put in an assignment operator here, and then I need to actually put in this keyword here, new, and then again I need to refer to the name of the string tokenizer class, okay? And then again I need to refer to the name of the string tokenizer class, okay? So first of all I want to refer to the name of this str2 object, okay? And then I put in a comma here, and then I put in two double quotes here, and then inside the double quotes I just put in this character here, @ sign, okay? And then I need to put in a semicolon at the end of my statement. So now I want to actually set some texts to this txt1 object, okay? So first I need to refer to the name of this object, txt1 dot set text, and then I need to refer to the name of this object, str object2, okay? Dot next token. So as you can see here, now if I run my project, let's see what happens. It's gonna actually run our project on this simulator here. So as you can see here, it says this is another text, okay? So this is our txt1 object, okay? This is another text. So what's going on here? As you can see here, I put this text here, okay? And it only showed us this text. This is another text. Here I actually created a string object called str2 object, okay? Called str2. And here I created an object from this string tokenizer class called str object2, okay? And for this constructor I passed two values here. First I actually passed this str2 object, okay? This is an object of type string. I actually passed this value here inside these double quotes, @ sign, okay? So this is going to be our delimiter for our str2 object, okay? So this second argument, as you can see here, this @ sign inside these double quotes here indicates that the @ sign character should be used as the delimiter between tokens, okay? So let me actually repeat again. This @ sign character here indicates that the @ sign character should be used as the delimiter between tokens, okay? For example, is, okay? So this is here indicates that this word here should be used as the delimiter between tokens. So if I run my project now, let's see what happens. And here, as you can see, it actually put this th here as the value of this txt1 object, okay? So as you can see here, I specified that this word here should be used as the delimiter between characters, okay? So as you can see here, this is the delimiter between tokens. So it only actually outputted this th here to this text view here, okay? So now let me actually change this word here to @ sign, and if I run my project again, it's gonna actually put this text here. This is another text, okay? So it's gonna take actually some time in order to actually run our project again. As you can see, this is another text, okay? So now if I want to actually set some text to the txt2 object, let's see what happens. txt2 dot set text. As you can see here, I actually used the autocomplete feature of the Android Studio by pressing on the control key, plus the space key on your keyboard, okay? And then inside the parentheses, I need to refer to the name of this object, str object2 dot next token. So let's actually run our project and see what happens. So it's gonna actually take some time in order to run our project. As you can see, this is your text here, as you can see here. So this @ here is the delimiter between these characters. First, it outputted this text here. This is another text. And then it outputted this text here. This is your text. And if I actually put another text view inside this content underline main.xml, let's see what happens. For example, let's actually drag a large text view here. And then I need to actually assign an ID to this text view, for example, txt free. And then inside the main activity.java, as you can see here, now I can actually create an object from this text view class, and then I can refer to that txt-free object here, okay? So first I need to refer to the name of the text view class, and then I need to give a name to this object, txt-free, and then I need to put in an assignment operator here, and then inside the parentheses, I can actually refer to the name of the text view class, text view, okay? And then I need to type in here find view by ID r.id.txt-free, okay? And then I need to put in a semicolon at the end of my statement, okay? So here I can assign a value to that txt-free object, txt-free dot set text. As you can see here, this set text here is an instance method from this text view class, okay? So txt-free dot set text, and then inside the parentheses, I can just refer to the name of this str object2 dot next token, okay? So as you can see here, this next token method here is again an instance method from this StringTokenizer class, okay? Okay, so now if I run my project, so as you can see here, this is another text, and this value is here. This is your text. This value is here, and this is my text, okay? And this value is here, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. I can even concatenate this value here with another value. I just need to put in the plus operator here, and then I can put in 2 double quotes, and then inside the double quotes I can put in another text, for example, fine. Okay, so now if I run my project, let's see what happens. Okay, it's gonna take some time in order to run our project. As you can see here, it puts this fine word here at the end of this text here, okay? This is my text, okay? I can actually put in a space here in order to make this value more readable. And if I run my project again, it's gonna actually run our project. It's gonna take some time in order to run our project. So as you can see here, it put this space here before this fine word here, okay? So this is my text, fine. So first, let me actually talk a little bit about constructors, okay? In the previous tutorials, I talked about constructors and how we can actually create our own constructors. But here, let me actually point out that several things happen when you use the new operator here, okay? For example, when we are creating an object from this StringTokenizer class, several things happen, okay? When we actually use this new keyword here, okay? The new instance of the given class is created, okay? Memory is allocated for it, and a special method defined in the given class is called, and that special method is constructor, okay? A constructor is a way to create a new instance of a class. A constructor initializes the new object and its variables. Okay, as you saw in the previous tutorials that I actually showed you how you can actually initialize your objects and your variables by using the constructor. Okay, a constructor is actually a special method. A constructor cannot have a return type. Okay, but methods need to have a return type. Okay, that's the difference between a constructor and a method.